In every life we have, here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy.
Hi! Don't worry, be happy. It's, you should be happy. It's a Monday. And we're live. It's Monday, November
23rd.
November 23rd.
November
Holy
23rd.
moly. Hi, everybody. It's Monday, November 23rd. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show, coming at you live from Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown, the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. That's right. Coming at you live on govsradio.com.
You asked me one thing today and I forgot. You had one request.
Which was what?
Well, because I'm looking at your head and I was like, oh, you know what? If you took your hat off, your head would actually be fully in the screen. And the only thing you asked of me today was to shave your head, and I forgot.
I usually ask you for a hat on.
Sorry.
Only Sally would laugh at that. Well, I'll get to that hat in a second.
Oi.
Oi! The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show coming at you live on govsradio.com. That is the website. This is the streaming station of Governor's Comedy Club. So Govs Radio is the govsradio.com is the website. You can see the show there. Govs Comedy Club Radio is the YouTube page. You can watch our show there. And it's also the name of the YouTube channel where you can watch our show there. But if you don't want to watch our show on your computer or your device, if the screen is too little or something, and you want to sit back and relax on your couch, you don't want to sit on a computer chair, you want to sit back and relax on your couch, you want to rub your belly, you want to drink beer and eat steak.
Are men the only people that rub their bellies? Like, I don't know any
Women don't have bellies to rub.
who sit around. It's COVID. We all have bellies. I just
I
don't sit
disagree.
around and rubbing my belly.
Yeah, let's see what's on Ghost Radio today.
Women don't ever do that. Ever.
I'm fat and sloppy and smelly. And then sometimes we go up here like this.
But you can watch us on your TV if you don't want to watch on your device. If you have a smart TV, a Roku, a Fire Stick, an Apple TV, or any of those smart things, you can download an app called Boxcast. That's right, Boxcast. All the great Govs Radio shows are there. So download Boxcast and watch us on your TV. As our good friends Dr. Ken Pichelle and Dr. Don Sill say, we on TV, yo! 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 Hope everybody's well. Hope you all had a good weekend. Nice to see everybody. Please hit those likes, hit those hearts, and please share our show to everybody you know, to every page you know.
Please.
And
Do
get
my
on the
best
phone or talk to somebody face to face with your mask on and say, check out govsradio.com. Check out the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. They're fun shows. They're fun. They're great stuff on that Govs Radio. So Sally's sharing that now, and while she's doing that, I will read the ads. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Roslyn Social, located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. Their rooftop lounge is open, although I don't know if it's open today because it's raining. But go there anyway and get their great food. Their rooftop lounge is open. They're available for takeout, curbside pickup, delivery, and they're on your favorite food service apps. And guess what? Their famous cocktails and desserts are available to go as well.
Wow.
So call the Roslyn Social, 516-801-4963. 516-801-4963. Say hi to Nick. Give them a call. Great food, great atmosphere, great place all around. The Roslyn Social. North Shore's premier rooftop lounge, Roslyn Social. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body, who for more than 25 years has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Two Eagles Auto Body handles foreign and domestic automobiles and motorcycles using such techniques as state-of-the-art paint spray booths and computer color matching. In the event of an accident, Two Eagles Auto Body has their own tow trucks and will walk you through the process from start to finish. From tow through insurance process to return of your vehicle, they are with you. So please call Two Eagles Auto Body at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527. Ask for John Rossi. They're located in New Hyde Park, Long Island, which is near Queens. So it's centrally located if you're on the island or if you're in the city. Two Eagles Auto Body. The Knockin' Day Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Gina Conjemi Coffin, licensed real estate broker with Signature Premier Properties, 631-495-7696. That's Gina Conjemi Coffin, licensed real estate broker with Signature Premier Properties, 631-495-7696. Gina does a fantastic job with all of your real estate needs. Trust me, I know. She also handles, she sells boats, and she sells people.
She sells people?
Yeah. I've bought 2 people from her.
Really?
Yeah, when I needed landscaping. And someone to clean my house, and someone to just turn on the TV.
Does she like keep them in like her basement or something?
Yeah,
You never know. Like you never know people. You go into someone's basement and you don't think you're gonna see gardeners in cages.
That's why her basement's unfinished, because she just keeps people down there. She doesn't. She keeps them in cages and feeds them milk and bread.
Well, she's Italian and a really good cook, so really they don't have it bad.
So that's a whole other story. But as a real estate broker, she's fantastic. 631-495-7696. Gina will work so hard for you and sell your house so fast it'll make your
Head spin.
Gina Conjemi Coffin, licensed real estate broker. And of course, the Knockin' Dead Comedy is brought to you by Bella Vista Pizza.
Bella Vista Pizza.
516-433-4464. That's 516-433-4464. They are located in Plainview, 154 Manetto Hill Road, centrally located on Long Island. Just a little south of the Parkway and the Long Island Expressway. Great food, great service, great place. Everybody we've ever brought there loves it, loves it, loves it. Says it's the best food, best pizza they've ever had. So that's Bella Vista Pizza, 154 Manetto Hill Road in Plainview, 516-433-4464. Tell them Knockin' Dead Comedy sent you, and you will get 2 free garlic knots. That's right, we're upping it to 2.
It's COVID. But, we've been eating so much. You need a lot more food to keep yourself full these days. 2.
All right.
Right?
Gov's Comedy Club Radio would like to thank you all for choosing Gov's Radio to watch during this crazy year. We hope we've kept you smiling and laughing and enjoying yourself. And now is a good time to show your favorite station some love.
You sound like you're selling sex toys or something.
I am.
Oh.
Dildos with the Gov's Radio logo on it. We, of course, would appreciate all the support you can give, whether it's hitting a like or a share or telling everybody you know about Gov's Radio. But also, if you go to teespring.com and you scroll down until you see the search bar, that is where you'll type in Gov's Radio, and it will then take you to all of our Gov's Radio swag, hats and shirts and mugs and face masks and more, all with the Gov's Radio logo on it. And you can get swag with your favorite Gov's Radio show, the logo on it, or you can get both logos. That's right. But get yourself some Gov's Radio swag. All the support, all the money goes to this station, goes right back into the studio, where we are undergoing renovations, and we have received official word that by the first weekend of December, the technology in this studio will be done. So we'll be on the mics again. We'll be able to take calls again. It's happening. It's finally happening. Then once all the tech is done, then we're going to work on decorating. You can see that we've painted the walls, but we're not done there. We're going to do all sorts of stuff. So
there's a coat hook in the corner now.
That's right. Mike O'Toole is kicking ass.
Jeff Bosey says, good morning, everyone. Jeff Bosey had his son's birthday this weekend.
Happy birthday, Jeff Bosey, son. So please go to teespring.com. Get yourself some Gov's Radio swag. Take a picture of yourself with the Gov's Radio swag and send it to us on Facebook. And you'll get yourself a free pass to any of the 3 great Governors Comedy Clubs. 3 great clubs, 5 great stages, all of them great shows. Governors Comedy Clubs. Go to teespring.com. Go to govsradio.com. That is the website for us, the station. You'll see the bios and get all the info on the shows, the scheduling. Go to govs.com. That is the website for the club. You can find out what's happening here at the club, scheduling, and you get on their mailing list where you can get more free passes in the future. That's right. And go to knockemdeadcomedy.com. That is what?
All right, I thought you were done, but I forgot about Knock 'em Dead Comedy.
That is-
my.
That is the comedy troupe that Sally and I work with, along with Eric and a great cast of performers. We perform all sorts of audience interactive comedy shows like comedic murder mysteries, comedic game shows, comedic kid shows, even custom events. You want something put together specifically for you, we'll make it happen.
Book us now.
Having a corporate event, a fundraiser, a private party, or you have an establishment where you want to sell tickets, Knock 'em Dead Comedy will keep you entertained, will keep you laughing, and people just keep coming back for more. So hopefully we'll be up and running soon once this craziness is over and things will be back to normal. Hey, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Oh my God. Oh my God. He's watching. He's watching. Get out of here, Governor. Damn it.
We got some fun stories with that. So, couple of things. Captain Jack, good morning. Captain Jack had his, panties in a twist this weekend.
Oh,
I
yeah?
don't know what happened. Yeah.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, I don't know, but from what I can gather from his posts,
Yeah.
because one thing I will tell you about Captain Jack,
He's got a huge pee-pee.
I do not know if that's true or not.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
Do.
I don't.
Do.
I don't. However, he is a good friend.
How good is he?
And I feel like someone wronged him over the weekend because he had all these posts about I'm blocking friends now, and so
Whoa.
yeah. So and he just didn't wake up that way. Someone wronged him. So whatever happened, Captain Jack, sorry.
Do you think it was us? You think
I'm
we pissed
so
him off?
happy it's not me.
Oh.
Yeah, I would not want him to be mad at me.
You don't think he blocked us?
Nope.
Jack, what do you need? Who pissed you off, Jack? You just say the word and we'll send somebody else
Greg
to take care of it.
DiFilippo has a lot of funny jokes, and there isn't one yet that I can read. Your mommy's watching. Yeah, hi, Nikki. Oh, my sister Cindy's watching.
Hello, Sister Cindy.
Oh, she said, again. Yeah,
Oh, she got scared by the
yeah.
governor.
By the governor, Governor Cuomo.
Did you see Anthony Rodia posted a funny video? Instead of Santa Claus is coming to town, it's Governor Cuomo is coming to town.
No.
Speaking of which, he's watching.
We're not doing anything wrong. If anything, this place does everything right.
Can't have more than 10 people on Thanksgiving.
We're not.
We're not.
We're not.
I know somebody that's going to have 11.
We're having a different Thanksgiving this year.
That's
well,
right.
everyone is. Everyone's having a different Thanksgiving. So sorry that you're not going to be able to see your family members. We're kind of going through that.
Well, maybe not. Maybe some
Two.
people are still having the regular Thanksgiving. Maybe they're disobeying the rules, or maybe some people aren't even in New York. Maybe
I
they get
don't
to have
think
it.
there's anyone who's going to say this Thanksgiving is exactly the same as every Thanksgiving. I think there's some older aunt that usually makes it that can't, or you know what I mean? 'Cause
I'm
they're
going to
worried.
disagree, because there are lots of people that disagree with what the governor's doing. Lots of people who don't believe in this. There's even people who feel there are plenty of people who are around each other still.
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying, why not? In fact, my mother even said to me yesterday, can you stop over on Thursday with the kids? So I said, well, why don't you then just come over? She goes, well, I can't take any chances. I said, well, but if I'm bringing the kids to you, that's the same risk. She goes, yeah, but everybody else in your house. I said, who of my kids are around all the time?
Right.
So I don't think people are, I think there's going to be plenty of rule breakers.
Yeah. Well, we're doing, even food-wise, we're doing different things this year. Because, and I'm really breaking tradition. Because I've been doing
Me?
you. I've been, making the turkey. I always make a 20-pound turkey, make my dad stuff in.
And then after the turkey, retire to the living room.
Then we retire to the living room. Stick
Sorry,
the stuffing in.
Little inside joke there, sorry.
And that's why I always get, no matter who comes over, I always make, a 20-pound turkey because I need the cavity for the big plop of the stuffing.
Yeah, you do.
I do. So
Sally's got a big cavity for her
for
to
my-
be stuffed.
To be stuffed. So yeah, so like the people that are coming over, like half of the people that are going to be at my house this year are vegetarian. So this is going to be the first year. And the people that are going to be there, they do not care whatsoever if they eat turkey. They're just happy to eat something else. They might have a bite just to make you not feel bad, but they eat other things. So I'm thinking, you know what? Everything's different this year. I'm just going to not do a turkey this year, and you're getting a steak because you love steak 1,000 times more than turkey.
I do
and-
enjoy turkey quite a bit.
Yeah,
And it is a little weird to not go with tradition.
I know.
I'm thinking this year of all years should be tradition, but
Well,
just to get back to
speak now.
normalcy.
Don't
but
tell me that
no,
now.
no, I
we're
will never
all-
argue with a steak. Never.
All right, okay. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know what you people are doing, but I'm also the recipe that I have from my dad from like you have to see this recipe. I mean, my dad wrote it in pencil so you could barely
So you're gonna race it.
see it, and I have to like hold it up to like see the directions, and I'm gonna make it with vegetarian broth instead of chicken broth. So I don't know how it's gonna be, but at least everyone can eat it this year. And I'm just gonna do this year's gonna be different. I'm just gonna try. Everything's gonna be different. I might as well pick this year to try it out.
All right. Well, first off, Captain Jack is saying that he's talking about Trump people that pissed him off, so he's getting rid of them.
Okay, I thought he got his feelings hurt by a friend, so I was really worried for him.
But now Andy Plajanos apparently got up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, which actually shocks me because I can't picture Andy Plajanos being in a grouchy mood. But he says, I think of all the holidays, funerals, etc. I missed when I was deployed in the USAF. STFU! You know what that means.
I know.
My goodness, we asked the military to do this repeatedly. I feel like I am taking crazy pills.
What is he upset about? Just
That all the people who
this could be
can't,
different?
you know, if you're
I know.
number 11 on the,
I know.
on the 10 limit Thanksgiving celebration, he apparently has been number 11 quite a bit.
Well, it's funny. I wouldn't make him number 11. I see his point. But
That's why he wouldn't be number 11, because you see his point.
Because I see his point.
Thank you for your service there, Serviceman Plajanos. Captain Jack thanks him too. Thank you, Jack. And Jeff Bosie says, not at my house. We follow the rules. It will be the same boring Thanksgiving year after year.
All right. Yeah, but like even like people that work for like for example, if you work in an industry that's 24/7, like a hospital, or like I used to work for Marriott, so it's like hotels are you don't lock the key and go home. So for a really long time, I always didn't have every holiday. Even as like you'd think like the higher manager you were, you'd get you'd be able to like have all your holidays off. No. You got to pick and choose. Like, do you want New Year's? Do you want Christmas? You got Thanksgiving. So,
Well, yeah, same here at Phone Company. I worked plenty
did
of
you
holidays.
have to, or you just did it because you had like overtime and stuff? Like, I never got paid like more. Once you're like salary at Marriott, they don't give you dick.
Overtime, baby.
No overtime.
We didn't have to work like Thanksgiving, for example. We didn't have to work, but if there was an emergency of some sort that couldn't wait, yeah, then you get called. I worked plenty of holidays, and but sometimes you didn't mind, like the 4th of July. I never minded working the 4th of July because you don't celebrate till nighttime, or later in the day anyway. So you would go in, do the job, and get out of there. You get some overtime.
I love the 4th of July off because I often lived in places that had 4th of July parades, so I was really like that.
Yeah, well, it's more.
And then you're getting ready for your party. I like the 4th of July. Like, it's one of the holidays that I really like. I was thinking when you said the phone company.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should complain about this because everyone has their lot in life.
Yes,
But-
I think you should complain about this.
So I look online to like my bank account. I like things like automatic withdrawal because it's just silly. I mean, these days I go, now I'm going to get my checkbook out again every 4 weeks. Like, just automatic withdrawal. However, I just got really screwed up this month. Like, I was just lucky that I had like enough in my account. I like look at my bank account and my electric bill. My electric bill is usually
I love the electric company.
like $140.
Morgan Freeman,
Oh yeah, me
Bill
too.
Cosby, when he was nice. Sorry. I wasn't trying to interrupt. I was just throwing in my little stupidness in between your sentences.
No, I don't mind. So like spring and fall, it's usually like 140. Sometimes even less. And then like winter and summer are like a little bit more, but it's always like around 300. So all of a sudden I look, $678.
What the fuck is that shit was?
I was like, what?
What?
So I call them and I say, hey,
Hey!
buddy,
Hi,
why do
pal.
you think my bill is 4 times its normal price? So they said, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They said that
Oh, yeah.
they put in a new meter for everyone in the area on their bill, like on their dime. Like we don't have to pay for, them, installing it. But what they realized was that everyone was undercharged from June until now.
Did you call the governor? He's always watching.
So yeah, so I was like, what? And they said, yeah. We added all the extra usage from like June, July, August, September, October to this bill. $678. I'm like, I have automatic. So she's just like it's so funny how you talk to someone on the phone. It's like she's my best friend. And I was like, seriously, like I could have actually bounced that check. I just happen to have like a few hundred in there. I could have and she's like, I know, right? There was like nothing. There was no
Our electric company is known as PSEG.
Who does that?
Pay suckers extra green.
And then Tony was even saying, oh, yeah, they're probably sticking it to everyone because, they're making less money in COVID. I'm like, no, they're making twice as much during COVID because no one's at work. Everyone's home, using the stove, using, they have the heat on. They're using more. So they're getting more money. And they're like, oh, I think you were a little light this summer in your bill paying.
Bastards.
Anyway.
Hate them.
Yeah.
Tim Saliani will lobby hard for a sustained mandate that says he legally does not have to deal with his family at any point. He hopes the rule breakers suffer annoyance and death. Well, there's a nice holiday wish from Tim Saliani. Nikki says 11 is a lucky number. So we should have
It
11
is.
people on
Lucky number
Thanksgiving.
11.
Jack Scala, when he worked all the holidays when he worked at the phone company. Evening and midnights got overtime and a day off later.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we did that. I would always work Christmas Eve.
See, I love Christmas Eve. I'd rather work
No,
Christmas.
sorry. I would take. We had some of us had the choice. We could
Yeah.
work Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I would always...
So I would take off Christmas Eve and work New Year's Eve because
Yeah,
again,
who
what the hell are you
cares?
doing New Year's Eve?
Right.
So I would take.
I would do the same thing.
yeah.
I can't stay up that late anyway.
Chris Thomas is watching. Hello, Chris Thomas. And there's Joan. Joan is watching. Hi, everybody.
Chris Thomas had a really funny post the other day. It made me laugh and like tear up at the same time.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but I just remember like, because I
That
almost
was
wrote
special.
because I actually almost wrote to her, "Quit making me cry, Chris Thomas."
Right. Bobby Inns is absolutely right. He said you paid for that new meter being installed. I was thinking the same thing.
She like totally said I didn't.
Bullshit.
Did she lie to me?
Absolutely, she lied to you. And you didn't ask for a new meter.
I didn't ask for a new meter. That makes me pay more. Okay, here's Chris's post. She said, "Call your mother.
Beautiful.
Tell her you love her. Okay, shh. Remember, you're the only person who knows what her heart sounds like from the inside."
Well, that's not true. My brother knows. And he was in there longer, so he knows. I don't know what that means.
Thanks for ruining this touching moment.
Well, it's wrong. That's like saying to Sam, you're the only one. And then Kevin gets all upset because it didn't include him. He was in there too. He knows. So it should say, you're one of the only people who knows what the heart sounds like from the inside.
Anyway, I thought it was sweet.
Chris, you're coming from Chris Thomas. She's one of 18 kids.
Oh, yeah. How many kids are in that family?
There's, I think, 6.
Wow.
Yeah, 6.
Man.
Chris is the youngest of 6. See,
It makes
you
me laugh
did that
every time.
wrong. You're not supposed to let your hand show it. Come on, it's like a puppet. You got to just kind of sneak it up. See, but you got to go like this then. You got to just kind of hold it up. Don't let them see your hand.
Were you like a puppeteer in another life or something?
I've done puppet shows. See,
Have you?
you stick it up like this. They can't see your hand, and then but this you can show because this is funny. But yeah, see, this hand doesn't show. Well, now it's showing. Oh, like this. There you go. Governor's watching. All right, so there was some sad news this weekend. Oh, speaking of the governor, by the way, did I mention this already? Anthony Rodia posted a funny video. Did I say
Yeah.
this already?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of Santa Claus coming to town, Governor Cuomo's coming to town. Sorry. So some sad news this weekend. You remember a few years ago when everybody was doing those ice bucket challenges for ALS?
Oh, yeah,
Did you ever
yeah.
do one? You didn't, did you?
I did not.
What the hell is wrong with you? You have absolutely no festivus in you.
It's chilly.
What? Chris Thomas says I can ruin a wet dream.
You can? Like meaning you?
Me? Well, it says Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I can't, Chris. I create them. So, yeah. Why didn't you do the ice bucket challenge?
I don't remember. I had no reason not to. No one challenged me.
I'm sure somebody
No one
challenged you.
challenged me.
I challenge you right now.
Nope.
See?
The guy's dead. What does it matter now?
Well, that's the sad news. One of the guys who made it up, his name is Pat Quinn. He died Sunday after a long battle with ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah, he was like 37, right?
37 years old. Diagnosed in 2013, started the campaign in 2014. He started the campaign with another guy. That guy is already dead now, too.
Oh, wow.
But the campaign raised $220 million
Nice. That's awesome.
and sparked a wave of studies and development into finding new treatments.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's.
Yeah, I like to hear that.
But that's sad though that the guy died.
Well, when it gets to the point when you have that disease, like, if you had it yourself, you'd probably think, oh, thank goodness, it's over. It's got to be awful.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're doing all that effort to put together a campaign like the Bucket Challenge. You'd like to see a happy ending. That maybe he would have been saved.
Yeah, like a new drug came out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's sad. But even sadder. First of all, Andy
What's
Plagano.
sadder than that?
Oh, I'll tell you what's sadder than that. Andy Plagano says, I have never ruined any of his wet dreams. You've never ruined mine either, pal. But even sadder than Pat Quinn dying from ALS. Did you hear what happened in the city this weekend?
Oh.
This is very, very sad news.
Yeah, start from the beginning, because I only know, like, a sentence of it. I know what you're talking about.
So of course, the governor has a new 10-person or less rule, and someone felt that this rule was being violated at a club. So the police were called because they heard music playing out of this club, and it appeared that there might have been a lot of people there. So somebody thought this rule was being violated. When it turns out that some of the attendees at this club were being violated, the police went to bust this club, and it turned out it was a swingers party. They busted and shut down the swingers party. Damn it.
So what about it? Like, what do you know? What details?
Music was blasting, people were mingling and sipping on booze, which was illegally being served.
You're not allowed to serve alcohol?
Maybe this place just didn't have a license. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
And there was a few groups of people making whoopee.
Well, actually, if they had their masks on, you can transmit it more through saliva than you can through
Spine. The cops say they found 3 couples having sex in a small room. The swingers club that goes by the name Caligula, of all names, has services for that if you're looking to get busy. The sheriff's office even snapped a shot of one of those rooms. Yeah, shocker. Plus a price. They took a picture of a price sheet going over rates and what looks like a box of condoms on the beds. The manager was hit in about $16,000 worth of fines.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's a lot.
That doesn't even count the booze infractions. Yeah, so they had and they had private rooms, and they took a picture of a sign that said, you know, you pay X amount of money depending on how long you want that little VIP room for. And each room had a bed. They took a whole bunch of pictures. The report I saw had all these pictures.
Where was this? You said the city.
In the city. That's all I know.
That's all you know.
And now you can't even get it on. This damn COVID. Break up a good, friendly party like this. Shame on
What was
you.
their problem? Just that they were obviously standing too close and no liquor license. That's what it was?
Shame on you. Let them enjoy themselves. Yeah, they weren't. Obviously, they were less than 6 feet apart, unless you had a couple of freaks of nature there. But yeah, they were shut down.
And what was it? Was it like a normal restaurant that like the downstairs was rented out to these people, or was it just a regular nightclub that no one knew it had these rooms in it? It sounds weird that they wouldn't know about it.
I guess they didn't know about it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You hear about that once in a while. There's clubs like that.
Really?
There was one club when I worked at the phone company. We were installing phone cables through a shopping center, and it was. I won't say the name of the place. I won't even say the town, but it wasn't one of your better parts of Long Island. And we had to go downstairs because it was a strip mall. Get it? Strip mall. There was a strip mall that served a lot of businesses, and we had to go through this one place that was obviously a strip club. And we told the owner we had to get in,
And the owner was probably freaking out.
No, he knew in advance that this work was going to happen because that's
You
how
saw
it used.
rooms with beds?
Well, he brought us downstairs, and there were these little VIP rooms. And me being me, I said, "Hey, what's these rooms about?" And he said, "Those are the VIP rooms." And I said, and of course, me and my buddy started to laugh, and I said, "Got it." And
Did you ask for like a coupon to come back or something?
I did go upstate once. I went up hunting with some friends of mine back in 2006. The only time I ever went hunting, and I didn't even actually go. I just
Try not to get killed.
yeah. I did skeet shooting that weekend, which I loved. I thought that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that is fun.
But we were upstate. We were in the sticks, and the town was a whole 2 buildings or something. And there's like 10 people in the whole town. But we went to this one bar, a little hole in the ground, and the toothless wonder behind the bar, as we were getting ready to leave, she hands us matchbooks. So I go to hand it back. I said, "No, I don't need these. I don't smoke or anything." She says, No, take it. So my buddy, who had a place up there, he obviously has been up there for years, he's like, just take it. I go, "What?" So he's like, so I open it up. There aren't matches in there. It's a condom. So apparently you go back there at night and you can have some fun, which we did not do.
In this little small town in upstate New York?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I never...
You're so young.
Yeah, because I lived like in a few places in upstate New York. No one ever handed me a condom.
What'd they hand you?
Nothing.
They didn't hand you a condom and say, "Put this on me, baby"?
Nope. That's weird.
You're at the wrong places.
That's weird. It's a small little town.
It's weird. What's so weird about it? People want to do it.
Go back. What are you supposed to go back to? What was supposed to be there that you were going to go back and use that free condom? No, I'm saying like...
She was obviously bringing in some prostitutes.
But where is she going to find them in upstate New York? I don't know.
Well, they're not working for free. I'm sure they, can afford a house. that they live in, and they probably, go to that. They probably can sit around all week and just live off what they're making
So
that one
you
night.
get a matchbook thing, and you open it up, and there's a condom in it, and you're supposed to know to go back there and have sex with a prostitute. Who would know that? You would know that if you didn't say anything?
Why else would she be handing it to me? Hope you get laid
Like-
tonight. Good luck.
Yeah, but maybe, wouldn't you think, oh, maybe she wants to do it with me right now? I would think that.
This woman was in her 60s, and she looked like she was in her 80s. And I wasn't kidding. She had.
Yeah,
There were very few teeth in her mouth.
there's
She
not
knew
good
damn
water
well.
in upstate New York. He's not like being mean. I went to SUNY Albany, and there was a Burger King down the road that I got a job at, and it's amazing how few teeth there are up there.
Oh yeah, I wasn't kidding. So she knows damn well that they're not going to go back. Oh, I can't wait to get with Toothy over here.
Yeah. All right.
Speaking of which,
What?
I will have to point out that I got a lot of feedback about our show on Friday, talking about dog dicks.
Did you really?
Yes, I did. Andy Pajanos. What if? Oh, wait a minute. And Jeff Posey's asking for the address of that club. Andy Pajanos says, "Oh, they were making whoopee. Thank God no one was fucking."
What?
Oh,
I just by mistake I hit
Oh,
you.
I thought you were
I'm not
like. I thought you were trying to give me a signal, like, "Don't read that."
Ah!
That wasn't a shocker. I've done the shocker. Chris Thomas says, "COVID, the ultimate cockblocker. What if you had food on your table? Can you swing then? Come on over for Thanksgiving, Chris. We'll find out." Unless there were a couple of freaks of nature made him laugh. Oh, thank you, Andy. See, if I make Andy laugh, that means I did my job today. I'm
Okay.
done.
You're done? You're just going to stop right
I'm
there?
not going to make Andy laugh again. Probably for another month. It sucks because I can't get off with less than 15 people in the room. This COVID is poisoning me. Hello, Gina. Nikki's having problems with her internet. Call who provides your internet service.
Not Optimum. I was on the phone with them for 2 hours Saturday with nothing resolved.
Chris Thomas says the toothless wonder bartender probably gives good oral. So maybe we're going back for her.
I never thought of that. Leave it to Chris. It's everything. She's got the cup half full type of attitude.
Yeah. Andy Plajanos is now going to name his next comedy tour, "There Are No Whores in Upstate New York." The No Whore Tour. The No Whore Tour. So I was wearing my hat. The Uncle Louie Variety Show hat. We love these guys. Hysterical. Louie and Carlo. Lou, did you see the video he posted?
Not the one you we're going to talk about.
Yes.
I saw him singing and doing his normal thing.
He lives in upstate New York as well.
Syracuse.
Ugh. The only good thing about Syracuse is the fact that
No.
Lou and Carlo are there.
Oh, all right.
And Melissa and Teddy.
That's it.
He posted a video yesterday. A car hit the telephone pole right by his house. And it knocked the lower chunk of the pole out, knocked the lower half out of the ground. The upper half is still hanging because the cables are holding it up.
Oh no.
Knocked that pole into the ground, onto the street, and then the car flipped. And it's sitting on its side right at the end of his driveway.
So he can't get out?
Well, I'm sure they had the car removed within an hour.
I know,
or two
but that's how
at
close
the
it
time.
was. Like,
oh yeah.
Like if he wanted to leave right then and there, he couldn't.
No,
Wow.
assuming his car was in the driveway, but yeah, I didn't see any cars in the street.
Wow.
But yeah, so how crazy is that? Imagine that, just sitting at home, all of a sudden you see this crazy accident, and a car flipped over. He didn't say though, like he just showed the video, and he was like, "This car's in front of my driveway." But that's it. He didn't say if anybody was hurt. He didn't say if he had to come to the
He
rescue.
would have said that.
Or did he just stay out the window, just look out the window and be like, "Oh, guy's blocking my driveway, fuck him."
Knowing Lou, he dove out there, reached in
He's
with one hand.
He's cut,
like,
so he probably did. Carlo,
Yeah.
Carlo, on the other hand, he probably just sat there eating his peanut butter,
yeah,
his spaghetti.
oatmeal.
No, you got to make it Italian.
Oh, lasagna.
His ziti.
Lou would have reached in,
Rawr.
grabbed a person, be like, "Oh, sorry, my muscles can't get through the window. Let me try to squeeze my muscles through this open window." And then he'd grab the person and pull him right out, and then he'd go back and eat lasagna. I don't even think he eats lasagna. He's so fit.
So what does he eat?
I don't know. He looks like he eats just protein. He just eats like the side of someone's leg. Ar, 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 ar.
Does he make that sound?
Yeah.
Ah, rah, rah,
Ar,
rah,
ar, ar,
rah,
ar.
rah.
I'm like a pirate. What else you got? Well, one thing, like, and I'll remind you guys, like, December 21st, like winter solstice.
Solstice.
I was trying to say like salsa at the same time.
Because you're thinking about Lou and his big muscles, so you think about rubbing salsa all over his body.
Okay, so planets. It's really cool.
Oh, the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Geek Nerd segment brought to you by
I'll do it quick. I
Andrew
just think
Cuomo.
it's cool. So I'm glad I know. So I think maybe someone will be happy too. So, you know how, like, you know, Jupiter's been like hanging out in the sky for like, geez, I don't know, 2 months.
What?
Jupiter, you know,
But
the
where-
planet.
But where else would it be hanging out?
Well, that
Does
you
it
can
go
see it.
home?
It's such a blobby planet. Like, you always know when you look at
Blobby.
a star, and it looks like a, you know, like the difference between like a bird flying and also you see a turkey flying, and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't. Like, that's how big Jupiter is in the sky.
Turkeys don't fly.
They do.
No, they don't.
They do too fly.
What are you, Les Nessman? Don't you watch WKRP? Don't you see the video that people post every Thanksgiving?
Turkeys fly. I've seen them.
No, they don't. Google it right now. I don't. All right, finish your story, and then you got to Google that.
They fly like, they look like, because I've seen it, so, I'm not, turkeys, when they fly, they don't like fly straight. They fly like, they look like a school bus flying up in the air. They fly like just up, and then they land on your roof.
Just like school buses.
Yeah, they fly.
School buses.
No.
Well, why did you say they fly like school buses?
I'm just saying they look so weird and big and fat in the air that it looks like a bus is going by. Yeah, well, you know, yeah, because there's like, okay, like squirrels are in the road on Long Island. Turkeys are in the road in Boston. They're everywhere. At first you just think to yourself, oh, look at the turkey. This is fantastic, especially when you see the guy turkey. That's crazy cool because their wings, they open up. It's like complete color. Stop looking at my boobs. They take up the entire road with their wings. That's how big they are.
What does this have to do with Jupiter
Nothing.
or the solstice?
But turkeys, you can't even get around them up north. It's crazy. So anyway, they do fly. So Jupiter is a really blobby planet, and Saturn, you know, you're able to see now too. December 21st, the two of them, even though they're not going to be close to each other as far as they think, like they're not like, ooh, oh, Saturn's coming by, I almost nicked Saturn. Like, it's not going to be close at all. But, however, December 21st, they're going to be so close in the sky that they're going to look like they're right on top of each other, and they're going to look like one big freaking star. So, and I was looking at, like, how long ago this happened, like, the last time. It was, like, medieval times.
Really?
Like, yeah, they think, like, some people are like, I wonder if that's what happened when Jesus was born. And you follow the North Star, like that thing, like that's how big it was. So it's going to be that large and glowing in the sky December 21st.
All right, so Gina says wild turkeys are able to fly short distances. How short?
Up to a roof. Sometimes
Oh,
you'll
well,
come
that doesn't
home-
count. It's not like you look up in the sky.
Well, can you do that? Can you wave your arms and get on the top of the roof? A turkey can do that, so they can fly.
I put on my rocket attachment to my prosthetic.
You'll drive home. Like, I would drive home, and then you look up at the roof, and you're like, there's 20 turkeys sitting on my roof. It's crazy. Because they hang out together. They're a very social group. Like the moms hang out, and the little turkeys hang out together, and, you know, the big Tom's like, oh, I'm so pretty and big. But they hang, and they walk through the woods together, and you'll just come home, and there'll be like an entire family sitting on your roof.
Are you telling me you've never seen this WKRP?
I've seen it. It's not true.
Well, they dropped him from a helicopter.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was so funny.
But they don't just like get on a roof. Like you could see them. They all of a sudden you'll be like, "Hey, how'd that turkey get in that tall tree?" They flew.
And what did that have to do with Jupiter in your nerd segment?
Because when you see a turkey fly, it looks as unlike a bird as, you know, a planet. A planet like Jupiter is such a big blobby planet that it doesn't look like a normal star.
Oh, so what's it going to look like on the 21st when it merges?
It's going to be the star of Jesus. It's going to look like that. It's going to look like this big,
What is the star of Jesus?
you know, the North Star that the wise men followed to
That's
find
the Star
baby
of
Jesus.
David.
Yeah. I don't even know. Why do they call it that? The Star of David.
Because Jesus' next door neighbor, David Rosenblatt, hung that
He
star.
never knows anything in the Bible.
You're the one who called it the Star of Jesus.
Yeah, but if you really asked me, I would have known Star of David.
All right, so you tell me, where'd that star come from?
I don't know. David.
All right, you told me to ask you, and I did.
David.
What the hell is going on here?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You're no kidding.
I'm gonna make you look at the star. So
All right, I have no problem looking at it. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about, even though that's how the conversation started. Andrew, you were watching. Can you tell us what was going on there? Oh, my hand showed. I blew it.
you're a bad puppeteer.
Nikki's sitting next to her router, and she's still having bad internet. Maybe it's the weather today.
I did the same thing, Nikki. I'm having a really hard time with I cut the cord, right? So I have higher internet. I went with higher internet that I had before. Got rid of the TV, got rid of the phone. I just have internet service from Optimum. Now everything's pretty much okay, except for every time we want to like use our iPad to Zoom, we're like the frozen screen. And if we take our iPad in here, where Verizon is, totally works. It's not the iPad. And they're like, and then 2 people hung up on me. Not because I was mean or anything. I was really nice. It's just they didn't know what else to do. And they were like, okay, gotta go.
Sons of bitches.
Yeah. I want to hear about the planets. See, she's sticking up for me, Cindy, my sister Cindy.
Sticking up for you for what? I didn't put down the planets or going
You
out
were
to see
calling
it.
it the nerd hour.
Oh, it's definitely the nerd hour. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't knocking it or saying I wouldn't go look.
Oh, now Cindy said we have to start reading the Bible. Cindy, do you know why it's the Star of David?
The Moravian Star. Oh, of
Never heard
course.
of it.
Thanks, Andy. Yeah. Come on, it's the Moravian Star.
Nope.
It's that Star Wars TV show, the Moravian. The Boba Fett looking guy.
I'm enjoying the Mandalorian. I got it wrong, right?
That's when I go to the bank. I'm a man who wants a loan. I'm the man who gives a loan. The Mandalorian.
Playing the Mandarin. No, that's Chinese.
The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Great
That's
show.
good.
Yeah, we caught up on it this weekend. We watched all 4
It's
episodes.
a little slow, like Star Wars. You know,
yeah,
like
but the last season was too, which I like.
I don't like.
Come
Like you
on.
know, like when you watch
The whole show is 45
Star
minutes.
Wars, and you're like, this is really boring. And then when you watch like a Star Trek movie, you're like, this is exciting. Or you watch like the Avengers, it's really exciting. Then you're like, surely this Star Wars thing will be just as exciting now because we have the technology, and it's 1980s boring.
All right, I'll give you that. The Star Wars movies, they do have some boring sequences. I'll give you that. But the Avengers movies, you're like, you need to like take a nap or something. When as soon as first of all, their movies are 3 hours long,
And you have to watch them twice.
and then
for
yeah,
that
then by
reason.
the time it's over, you're like. But the Mandalorian, each episode is 30 to 45 minutes. Big deal. A little, and so it's not long, boring. They're just little boring snippets.
It's like, yeah, but
And you can use a little relaxation.
How
and-
often do we have to see spaceships chasing each other through rock formations? We've seen it since we were 12.
All right, well then we should have stopped with space
I'm like,
shows after the original Star Trek back in 1966.
I bet you the one in the back's gonna like by mistake run into a rock formation like they always do. It's like it's a little boring.
I guess we shouldn't have cars with shows with car chases anymore.
Yo, I'm completely in agreement on that. I can't stand it. But I do think the dialogue of this show is very good, and it's smart writing. I like
This
the
is
writing.
the way.
I like it.
You know who else watches? Actually, he doesn't have to watch. They're not under his jurisdiction.
No.
Not that I know of. He probably thinks so. Speaking of Cindy and this guy, I taped one of these to a window at Sally's house, right next to the front door. And Cindy had a heart attack yesterday. She was getting up to get ready for work.
Kevin got scared too, but it doesn't take much to scare Kevin.
Let's see. Jeff Bosey. I just learned I will never go to Sally for a tarot card reading, says Jeff Bosey. Andy Pajanos. Last week, John Santo sent me a hilarious birthday message as Andrew Cuomo. John Santo does
he's so
a spot on
funny.
Andrew Cuomo. He usually sends my birthday wishes as Trump, which I
I
really
got a
enjoy.
Trump one. Yeah.
He's great. John Santo is great. Gina says the Star of David is not what they called the star the wise men followed. That's the Star of Bethlehem. That's what I said.
What is the Star of David though? Because that is something. Because when I said, baby Jesus the star, I was thinking Star of David. So Star of Bethlehem. What is Star of David?
Andy Plagianos.
I know what the Star of David is, isn't it?
David Lee Roth is a star.
It's got to be something in the
David Letterman.
in the Old Testament. Because isn't the Star of David what the Jewish religion was like made to wear during? That's it, right? So what was that from? So that has nothing to do with Jesus. It was Old Testament.
You're the one who brought it up.
Old Testament.
Andy Plagianos is right. The best shows are slow and then they go insane for the last 2 episodes. Boardwalk Empire, I know Andy watched that. That was the 8th season started off really slow. The first few episodes, like, what the hell?
I hate that.
But then it builds up and it gets really, really
Why
good.
can't
That
it
show
be
was
all
fantastic.
exciting?
Except the last season sucked.
Why can't it be all exciting? I don't want to see spaceships chasing each other anymore through
Well,
rock
fine. Then you
formations.
write your own sci-fi. The Star of David is a symbol, and it's not a real star. Jews adopted the symbol.
Sindel.
The symbol. What the hell's a symbol? Jews adopted the symbol to stand opposite to the cross, so that opposite to the cross that so visibly symbolized Germany's Christianity. It first appeared in 1845 in a stained glass window. Google is great, says Gina. 1845. So it's not even in the Old or New Testament? Built and French Connection car chases were so freaking good, they should retire car chases.
Where's Friender?
Ooh, oh, whoa.
I'm worried.
Maybe he's busy today. The Dukes of Hazzard, the Blues Brothers, the Dukes of Hazzard TV show, the Blues Brothers movie, and Ronin with Robert De Niro. Great car chases.
Yeah, and also, and I don't think you followed this. What's not Ben Affleck, the other guy?
Casey Affleck,
No.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, he was in that series where he come on.
He was in a series?
No, like there were like 3 or 4 movies.
Oh, the Bourne thing?
The Bourne Identity. There were really good car chases in that. Really good. I was not bored with that at all.
Jeff Bosey says you can't call it the Star of David anymore. I purchased that star in the Star Registry. Now it's called the Star of Chlamydia. Gina FTW and predicting Tony and Sally's convo going to where did the Star of David come from?
All right, what time is it?
It is 11:54.
You got more time.
Wow! Wow-wee!
Seriously, where's Friender? I'm worried.
Really? Suffolk County, here on Long Island, that's where Gina is. She's in Suffolk County. They're considering upping the smoking age to 25.
Wow.
Doesn't even matter. I mean, does anybody check that stuff?
Yeah, I think you, where do you get cigarettes from? 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
So you have to show your age, your ID card.
Every day across our country, more than 1,000 people die from smoking. So why don't we? Isn't that more than COVID?
25 is actually a good age because your brain's fully developed then, and if you really want to make the decision to smoke, you can.
Listen to this. 90% of those deaths, those people smoked their first cigarette before they were 18.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's a good idea, but
Studies have shown that if you have not smoked by the age of 25, you most likely never will.
I think it's a great idea. What if we can get rid of smoking in this country? That'd be nice.
Vaping usage rates are on the rise,
Yeah.
which in turn has increased cigarette usage.
Oh, really?
It's according to the U.S. Department of Health and
Yeah,
Human
I can
Services.
see that because it brings back, like, let's say I actually have a friend,
Wow!
and I don't want to say her name. However, she
Gina Conjemi Coffin.
no, not in the state. She's always
Michelle Obama.
She always fought her smoking. Like once she started having kids, she wanted to stop, and then it would just be like, oh, if I go out to a restaurant, that type of thing. Like if I have a drink, then I'll have one. But then she found the vaping, and she was like, this is a fantastic idea. I could just do this all day long. But it made her start to smoke again. Yeah, whoever started the vaping thing, I don't think they realized how they're hurting people.
Yeah, but it was good in theory.
Yeah, but that's what happens,
That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, me too.
Speaking of dying, the Van Halen family.
Oh, man.
So, as you guys all know, Edward Van Halen died last month at the age of 65. He had all sorts of cancer going through his whole body.
He was a smoker.
A big smoker. So then, last year, Valerie Bertinelli lost her mom, I believe it was. One of her parents. So then this weekend, the husband that she has now, his mother died this weekend, as did Eddie Van Halen's wife's mother. She died this weekend too.
I just think about Wolfie, like he gets it from like, he's having the heartache from both sides now.
Yeah, that whole family must be a mess right now, man.
Yeah.
But I thought that was kind of crazy that both of Eddie's wives had passings this weekend.
I'm always really sad when people like pass in the fall. Like it's like the big holiday season. You got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, and it just it's a horrible time for a close family member to die. Try to die in like August.
Oh, Andy Plajanos.
What month should you die in?
What month should you die in?
You're not going to upset anyone.
You should die on your birthday, so it's full. So it's full.
Beginning and end.
Yeah. So you die age 75. You're right there. You had the full. Yeah.
And you're April, so you're not really annoying anyone other than
I'll be ruining Mother's Day.
Memorial Day. Like the vets are going to be too sad to celebrate Veterans Day or Memorial Day.
I wish we did know. I wish there was a way to know the date. That way you can plan and you can.
A lot of people don't want to know. They don't want to know.
I'd rather know.
I've seen that post a lot where like if you could know what you're going to die of, and or when, what would you want to know? And people are like, I don't want to know. And I'm like, I'd want to know.
I'd want to know.
I'd want to know.
I feel dogs have it figured out. If a dog is sick, or if they get really old, I think dogs know when their time is coming.
Yeah.
And you can see it in their face. They're like, all right, can we get this over with? I'm done, man.
Yeah.
I'm done. I want to go.
Right.
And they just give you that look like.
You get the look.
But I want to be like a dog. I want to just.
Give me the look.
Yeah, you know what? All right, I'm done.
I'll put you out.
I think she's thought about this a little bit.
You got to plan for these things.
So when Andy Plajanos was 16 or 17, he was a police explorer for Suffolk County's 6th Precinct. And I know cops here in Nassau that have done that.
What was he? I'm sorry. I
They'll
don't
get a
understand.
kid. The cops will get a kid,
Okay.
and they'll bring them to various places like a 7-Eleven and whatnot, and have them go in to buy cigarettes.
Oh, like
So when the kid buys it and the kid is too young and they didn't get carded or they got carded and sold anyway,
then
then
give
the
a
cops
fine.
go right in and bust them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Andy was one of those kids.
Wow.
He was like Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
He's like one of them.
Like or that Johnny Depp show.
21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
Captain Jack says vaping is worse than cigarettes.
Yeah.
Andy Pagano says mental note: stay away from Wolfie Van Halen. That's like Roy Orbison. The Traveling Wilburys, you know, they were in a band with Roy Orbison. He died, and then George died, and then Tom Petty died.
Yeah.
They're all dying. Jeff Bosey, he wants to pick people off. I can't wait then to die on Christmas Eve. If I want to pick people off, I can't wait then.
Piss people.
Says pick.
I know, but he didn't mean that.
Oh.
So Jeff Bosey's birthday is Christmas Eve? Yeah. Yeah?
I don't know what I didn't get that one. Cindy says she loves the dog comment.
How dogs know.
So I guess she agrees.
She would know.
She is the dog whisperer.
She is the dog whisperer.
That's why I said it. All right. I guess we can.
Yeah, tomorrow
we'll
we'll be
stop there.
here, but we won't be here the rest of the week.
Yep. After tomorrow, we're not back until Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Nice short week for us.
Yeah.
Crazy. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do with myself.
I want to do stuff around the house. I want to
Like what? Me?
I could do. I want to get rid of all the leaves on the side of the house. I want to do stuff like that. You want to put up like decorations, I guess.
Yes. Look at her. She's in pain just thinking about it. I actually have to open up my blinds and look at people in the eye and say hi to them. No!
I really am that bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Jeff meant to say piss.
Yeah.
Andy Plajanos, I want to die from maximum effect. Not ruin the holiday per se, but definitely make the morning last. The morning, like the grieving last.
Yeah.
The week after Thanksgiving has always attracted me.
Yeah, but
You-
it's too close to Christmas.
You get the fond memory of that last Thanksgiving with the bitterness of a Christmas without me. Then New Year's for the bonus round. Man, that is it.
No, I think.
Who thinks about these things?
I think January is a good time to go. January.
Oh, fine. Ruin your Martin Luther King weekend.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm getting a spam risk phone call. Hello?
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 Hi, may I please speak with Samantha Walker?
Hold on.
Hello.
Hi, is this Samantha Walker?
Yes.
Yes, Miss Walker, yes. My name is Stephanie Vasquez. I'm calling on behalf of your Medicare coverage to do your 2021 benefits checkup. Make sure you're getting all the benefits you qualify for next year.
You think that was like still spam?
I'm
Or,
not
like,
sure if it was or
serious?
not, so I hung up.
Yeah, that's why. Like when she said Sammy, I was like, oh, this might not be spam.
Well, I thought it was spam that they
Yeah,
asked for
because it
Sammy
actually said spam.
Right. But I figured it was because then, you know, it could be just some company that's asking for Sammy who doesn't know that she's autistic or something.
Yeah.
Gina is the health proxy for a friend. He told me that if he has no quality of life, he has to put money on the side for a private plane to take him to a place that allows assisted suicide.
Nice.
Andy says he shouldn't have made that comment so long. Why? Because I can't read? All right, so we're out. Tomorrow, Tuesday trivia. Maybe tomorrow I'll get to the phone company. You know, they're not really exciting though, but the phone
I
company.
think by the time you get to it, they're going to be like,
they don't
we
care anymore.
waited 3 months for this.
I know it's going to be very anticlimactic.
Yes.
It's not even worth it. But yeah, Tuesday trivia tomorrow, and then we're out.
Cool.
So today is Monday. We have Steve Square tonight at 6:30. The Wort is on tonight at 8. And then we're back tomorrow at 11 with Tuesday trivia. That's it, right?
Cool.
Why
yeah.
do I feel like I'm missing something?
And the station's going to be done in like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I said that. By the
Yeah.
first weekend of December, it will be the latest that it's done.
Yep.
So hopefully the COVID numbers don't get worse where we can't even bring people in here. Wouldn't that be a bitch, man? We finally get it done, and then, oh, guess what? Numbers are too high. All right, I'm going to read Andy's last comment, and then we're out. You don't want the outside part of the funeral to make your loved ones suffer, but a little cold with the possibility of some melancholic snow.
Melancholy snow.
He's put a lot of thought. You should write movies for the Hallmark Channel. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.